Hi guys, and welcome back to Sells Like Hotcakes. In this video, we are going to talk about creating your own brand. I will share my tips, hacks, advice on how you can create a great brand, including brand name and logo, and what you need to remember when you're creating the title for your products, and the main brand, and how to avoid most crucial mistakes. I assume that you've watched already previous videos of our course, and you've already found a niche for the products that you are going to sell. If you haven't done so far, please first make sure that you watch our previous videos where I teach you how to find a great niche and a great product to sell and what tools I use to do it. Once you've already decided what you're going to sell, it's time to think of a brand name. Here is the main rule that comes with it. It says, don't overthink it. There are a lot of people that I know that get stuck in this analysis paralysis stage. They keep thinking of the brand name for weeks and even months, and they never can make a final decision. I know the brand name is important, but don't overthink it. Just prepare several good names, and I will teach you how to do that in this video. But don't spend weeks and weeks and weeks brainstorming if you should go with white logo or blue logo. Guys, chances are you're not going to build another Nike or Microsoft or Apple level brand anyways. There are thousands and thousands of Amazon sellers, and they all have their own brand names. And it really doesn't matter what your brand name is to your customer, so don't overthink it. Just choose a great name and go for it. Let me show you how you can do it. Before you choose the brand name, you need to understand the different types of brand. First of all, this can be a product-specific brand. For example, Mr. Powers Milkshakes. This is not a very good idea to use brands like this because, for example, if you want to expand your sales into, for example, protein shakes, then your brand name will not make any sense. I don't recommend calling your brand name using very product-specific title. It sounds like a good name for the product, but not for the main brand. And it can be niche-specific. For example, Mr. Powers Sports Drinks. Again, here you are limiting yourself to only sports drinks. But what if you plan to sell coffee or tea later? Don't limit yourself like that. Then it can be a category-specific name like Mr. Powers Beverages. This can include all sorts of drinks. But then it can be a unique brand name, for example, Full Power Drink. Oops, sorry for the interruption. That was actually a call from Amazon. It's funny that I'm recording this video about Amazon and I just got a call from Amazon customer service. This number that is calling me right now is just Amazon Seller Central Customer Service. So in case you need help, sometimes you can get their help by phone. I hope this makes sense. I'm sorry about this interruption. I do not cut it out on purpose, so you can see I'm actively selling on Amazon and not just recording PowerPoint videos. Back to our brands and types of brands. Again, it can be product-specific, niche-specific, category-specific, or it can be a unique brand name, like Full Power Drinks, for example. Again, this kind of brand assumes that you are going to only sell drinks or beverages. I hope this makes sense, guys. Also, on top of that, there can be generic or open brand. For example, Mr. Powers Universe. This kind of brand can sell not just drinks, but all kinds of products under Mr. Powers Universe brand. If you are going to expand your sales, I recommend that you choose an open brand like Mr. Powers Universe. This way, you don't just limit yourself to sports drinks or beverages. Even if you are going to sell first only sports drinks or beverages. Who knows? Maybe they don't sell well for you, and you want to expand into some kitchenware or sell coffee-related products, and then your main, super specific brand will not make much sense. It's always better to use a more generic and open brand, and then name products under this brand more specifically. How can you brainstorm a good name for your brand? I highly suggest that you go for unique, 2 or 3 words brand name, because if it's unique, it will be harder for your competitors to claim that you've infringed someone's copyrights. Also, if it's generic enough, then you can sell different kinds of products under this main brand. And you don't need to worry that your brand is called beverages and you're going to sell kitchenware. And if it's one word brand, make sure it's unique word. Guys, very important again, don't overthink it. Chances are you're not building the next Microsoft or the next Nike level brand anyway. So take it easy when you choose your brand name. I know a lot of courses will tell you to invest a huge amount of money into developing the brand name and logo, but you really don't need all of that when you're just starting out. If you have no imagination at all, then you can just go to Fiverr.com and just order gigs like this, which say, I will brainstorm catchy and original brand names for you. And all of this, guys, for just $5, will give you a list of good brand names in your niche, which you can use. You really don't need to overpay for creating a brand name or logo at this stage, because when you're just starting out, it really doesn't matter, so don't overthink it, guys. After you've received or brainstormed several good names, then what you need to do is to make sure that your brand name is clean from any trademarks, and also that .com domain name is available. Again, you can go to a site like Trademarkia.com, and then you can see, for example, my Mr. Powers Universe trademark is currently available, so I can register it for $199 plus legal fees in the United States, or for $500 in Europe. It's a good idea if you apply early for your brand name, because it takes up to 6 months to get your trademark registered, and it takes a lot of time, guys. It's really good for you to have your trademark registered with Trademarkia and the United States Patent Office, so that later you can use it in case you have any sort of legal trouble. To check if your domain is free or not, you can go to namecheap.com or GoDaddy and then search for the domain name. You can see MrPowersUniverse.com is available for $10, so at least at the time of my recording it was available. But this is just an example that I'm giving you. I don't need this domain name, so come and get it if you need it. What I also like to do is to check if there are any sort of related domains or trademarks to this. So I just simply Google for Mr. Powers Universe. I am Googling for Mr. Powers Universe just to make sure there are no big Amazon sellers or big companies that use this kind of brand for their company or their products, because sometimes they may not have the exact same domain or trademark, but they may be selling something similar, like Sea Superheroes or something like this. In this case, I am just getting Captain Universe and nothing really specific to my Mr. Powers Universe. So this makes me believe that this is a pretty clean domain name. If you really want to go all in, then you can also hire trademark lawyers to make sure he does the full trademark research for you and checks if there are no related trademarks. Again, you can do this on Fiverr. You can search, for example, trademark advice, and you can get really inexpensive advice or a search regarding the trademarks that are related to your name. I hope this will make sense that you really don't need to invest a lot of money at this point. Your main goal right now to launch several related products under the main brand, and then you are going to cross-sell the products, upsell products to each other, and give away some of them as bonuses. It's natural if you have, for example, 5 products, then one will be selling really well and a couple will be selling pretty good. One will be selling okay, and one will be a flop. What you are going to do is to use your flop product as a bonus for some best-selling products to boost sales even more. You can launch promotions such as buy one, get one, and give away your flop product as a bonus to the best-selling products. It's very good if your products are related, because if you're selling milkshakes, then your second product is a selfie stick, then it makes no sense if you give a selfie stick as a bonus for a milkshake. That's why I always try to sell related products and build a brand this way. Let's summarize this video, guys, before I give you a few more tips. What you need to do is to brainstorm the brand name and the names of at least 5 products under this brand. Then you need to develop your logo for the main brand. And then later, for each of the 5 products, if you're going to do white labeling. Then you need to register a domain name for the main brand and 5 products. And also, you apply for trademarks. This is pretty expensive, so at least apply for the trademark for the main brand. Later, you will also apply for the trademark for Amazon brand registry as well, for each product and for the main brand. But you will do it later when you have your website created. We talk about this in a different video. Finally, you develop a logo for your brand. We talked about logos in other videos as well. As you can see, this color and emotion guide, which you can just Google and find, gives you great idea what colors are most popular and related for optimism, friendly, excitement, creative, trust, peaceful, and balanced, and see all of the popular brands that are using these colors. Again, guys, don't overthink it. You can just get a logo from Fiverr.com or 99 Designs and other sources that I've shared with you in other video where we talked about creating a logo. Don't overthink it at this stage. You can always change your logo later. It really doesn't matter at this point. You can even change your brand name later. Amazon really doesn't care what your brand name is, and most of your buyers as well find all they care about is product. And in most cases, unless you are building a brand like Best Buy, Fanta, HP, or Apple, it really doesn't matter what your brand name is. Just to make sure that you don't overspend money and you don't spend too much time on this stage, because a lot of people get stuck on creating their brand name, choosing their logo, choosing a domain name, and they never get started selling on Amazon. So my main tip to you is just take action. Go for a good, clean name, and you'll be just fine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.